So what did you guys think of the actual movie?
It was, generally speaking, an enjoyable meme.
Enjoyable meme?
An enjoyable meme. Well, Chewie and R2-D2, they're not necessarily going to stay there, are they?
They might.
For what? There's like nothing to do there besides.
I don't know how
R2
is going to get up those stairs, but I mean, like, he can try at least.
Got those like little thruster things.
Yeah, true.
That obviously, Luke is surrounded by rocks, so he's just gonna hurl a bunch of rocks at her. Obviously.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my rocky lawn. What about the state of the galaxy?
Yeah, that's a good point actually, because
like the Republic is gone.
Yeah, that's true. That's like
and the Resistance. The way I understood it is that the Resistance is basically Leia's private militia. Like the way it's explained in like some of the visual guides, and I think in the novel, is that it's almost funded out of like Leia's pocket and through like basically her calling favors from various people. It's basically the force that we see at the base is the entire Resistance. It's not like in the original trilogy where the rebellion was like spread throughout the galaxy. With the Resistance, it's just like that tiny group.
Oh gosh, how are they supposed to fight the First Order?
Well, then again, how big is the First Order? We don't know that either.
We don't even know.
Yes, we kind of.
We only saw one Star Destroyer at Starkiller Base, and Starkiller Base got destroyed with presumably a lot of the material there.
I thought they were pretty big, though. I mean, from what I've read, they started taking certain planets across the galaxy and brainwashing some of the people there, and then like using them in order to fight.
Does like taking certain planets necessarily mean the same thing as what the Empire did, which is just like uphold this tyrannical reign on like half the galaxy? Because one of them requires a lot more resources than the other. If they just like conquer planets, they don't necessarily need to like have a huge formal oppressing occupation of them. They could do it with a relatively small force, especially if they just want to like make waves throughout the galaxy and make their presence known. They just have to do a lot of damage really quickly, and they don't need a lot of like, you know, materiel and troopers to do it. But we just don't know.
Yeah, what's gonna be like the Empire's strategy now since the other Death Star has fallen? Like, I don't think they're gonna build like another one.
They're gonna have a third Death Star, and they're gonna use it to blow more stuff up. Obviously, they're just gonna have a legion of Death Stars, like flying through space like a flock of geese in like a triangular shape. They're just gonna go around the galaxy. They're just gonna start shooting things, destroying everything.
No, what I think is gonna happen is, I don't know if like they're gonna have this weapon, and it's gonna be the mega weapon, and it's not gonna destroy a single planet. It's not gonna destroy a group of planets. It's gonna destroy whole galaxies.
They're gonna destroy everyone in it, though.
Getting bigger.
Because everything has to be escalated. That's what my personal thought is. I'm not saying I want that, but I think that's what it's got. A whole to ransom sort of situation where whoever's in charge of the First Order is going to be like, we have this weapon, we can destroy entire galaxies.
But they don't even know of other galaxies, so what would that accomplish?
The only thing that they could do in order to like destroy entire galaxies, create a black hole. What are they gonna do? Just start shooting a bunch of black holes through the whole thing?
I don't know. Star Wars doesn't always conform exactly.
Yeah.
No, Star Wars doesn't always make sense. It doesn't have to, though. That's the beauty of it.
Until they brought in metachlorians.
Well,
we don't speak of the dark times.
No.
Before the dark times, before the Empire.
Literally. No, so this is like the dark times before the actual dark times. Get it? No? Okay.
Awkward silence.
Oh yeah.
Time for watch to cut.
Sorry, something just came up. I have to drop out. So you guys have fun with the memes. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
What even?
Okay.
Guys, it's the curse of the memes. I tell you.
So it's
Curse of the memes. This is. We need to discuss this.
Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, let me
start over.
Okay,
start
okay.
over.
Recording this because this is actually hilarious.
I don't know. I mean, I have been contemplating like putting in or like mashing up like cut sections of the podcast, since I find a lot of them to be, I don't know, pretty interesting. With some,
Although Comic Sans
yeah, or
also something.
yes, or Comic Sans is also viable, I guess, to create your internet meme. But yeah, I mean,
a meme jers, infinity memes or whatever. Actually, no, that was dumb.
Your memes are bad, and you should feel bad.
You know what, John? No memes are bad. You know why? Because
Why?
in reality, all memes are pure in heart.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
That's Twitter talk. That's loser talk. They're bad memes. Everything dies eventually, except for memes.
But yeah.
But does everything die eventually?
It'll never end.
Slime, please put us out of
Your meme is
our
bad, and you should feel bad.
All right, guys.
Wait,
Good.
Waj, I have something to say.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
there's 4 people in this Modcast, right? One of them is a guest star. 4 minus 1 is 3. How many sides are there to a triangle? 3. What are triangles usually associated with? Zelda! Modcast is Zelda confirmed.
I changed the title of the Talking to Women topic to the Conversing with the Fair Sex topic for the laws.
I don't actually find myself associating with any biological characters because I'm a sophisticated, adult person. And this is John. I think I killed him.
What?
That's what you get when you mock people.
What would you do if a mod went rogue and started
No,
completely...
that's a Rouge. I think that's pronounced Rouge.
Rouge? Oh, yeah, it is Rouge. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Maybe he's French and he just likes red.
Okay, yes. What would you do if a mod went red and started completely disrespecting the rules and used his powers not to create and restore order, but to abuse and destroy?
Ooh, that's nicely worded.
Yeah.
There would be red, because the admins would just utterly, destroy him.
I'd tell him communism is not tolerated on the boards and that he should go back to the USSR.
As much as most of those Bionicle songs are super nostalgic, I tried really looking at the song lyrics a couple months ago, and they don't make any sense.
They reek of angst.